Hey everyone, RogueGold here. Welcome back to the Division 2. Today, I've got my follow-up video to our Dust Storm event guide, which dropped yesterday. In case you're in need of a rundown for this entire seasonal event happening in the game right now, then that will be linked down below. But in this one, as I promised I would deliver, the community has found all 20 storm beacons included in this event. That said, these serve a bit of a different purpose than similar mechanics have in past events. Previously, these were achievement-based, right? Back during the winter event, the presents that were scattered around the map were kind of hidden away. There was a commendation for you finding all 40 of them. Here, there is no such thing. There is no specific reward or incentive for interacting with all 20 beacons. Instead, the true purpose they serve is to complement and enhance your event key farming capabilities. And specifically, they allow you to maximize a 30 to 45 minute daily loop in order to net a whole lot of progress each day of the event. How? Well, for two reasons. One, the beacons reset every day. That's pretty self-explanatory. But two, it's because of the daily key boost, right? Your initial key farming each day you log on is twice as lucrative. And given that interacting with the beacon will force a Dust Devil spawn and override the 6-minute spawn cooldown during a calm storm, by using these, you can make the most of a short play session for maximum reward gain. So, in light of that, this video is going to be most beneficial to those of you who only have short windows to play each day or at specific times during the week, but obviously it will also be of use to anyone who just wants even more drops, spawns, and rewards. So, we're going to get into all of it. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more from me on the Division 2 moving forward, then be sure to subscribe. I have to give a major shout out and thank you to all of our channel members out there. Your support is what enables me to continue making videos on this channel as frequently as we do, so thank you so much for all of it. But without further ado, let's dive in. Now, before we begin, I have to give credit for the discovery of the storm beacon locations to Dogs and his post on Reddit, including contributors Leah and LOL. I had found a good number of these on my own from exploring. They're not all that hidden, but they helped me check off the last few on my list, so that guide will be linked below in case you want to go over there, give thanks. I also just wanted to quickly mention I had heard that some are running into an issue with non-interactable beacons on their maps. This was one example ticket that I found on the bug reporter. I have yet to encounter that issue myself. I also saw minimal upvotes and contributions for this on the bug reporter, so I imagine that it is a pretty small scale issue. But in case this is something you do run into, I highly encourage going over and contributing to these tickets on the bug reporter for visibility for the team. As always, the link for the reporter will be down in the description in the division's link tree. So at this point, we're going to split the video into two sections. Firstly, I want to visually show you the location of all 20 beacons so that you can familiarize, and maybe you want to make your own notes and farming routes. But then after that, I have gone ahead and made a full farming route map with some extra details and tips to make the most of your gameplay sessions. So the timestamps for everything are down below. Let's go.
He died a hero.
Alright, so now you know where all 20 of these beacons are located. With that, here is the map and farming route that I've created. This is very similar, if not identical, to the ordering that Dogs and Co. created on their map. As best I can tell, this is the most ideal way to run the map. For one, the starting point is right next to the animal shelter safe house in Civic Center, so that you can hit the ground running. But two, this means that if you start this loop right after loading into New York, which I recommend, it puts you at the beginning of a calm storm cycle. That means that after about the 16-minute mark, a raging storm should kick in as you hit this area of the map, which has tons of spawn points. It's ideal for that storm condition. So that is the loop here. Again, if you want to know how to maximize your time when logging in each day to this event, you're going to want to load into New York, fast travel to the spawn point, then you want to run to each beacon, do not fast travel, interact and claim the drops from them, and then kill the dust devils that will spawn in afterwards. Also keep in mind that it can sometimes take a moment for the dust devils to spawn in, so once you interact with a beacon, just start running to the next one, and you should get that spawn. You then want to pause your beacon claiming whenever the raging storm begins, because this will spawn back-to-back squads anyway. So again, assuming you've hit that general area that we showed, then just run in circles basically around the financial district. Then, once that's over, resume your route and finish the farm. The gameplay you've been watching in the background is me performing this loop. Now keep in mind, this was my first time doing it. I'm sure that I'll find certain optimizations and shortcuts in the coming days, but it took me, I timed it from the moment I left the safe house, 35 minutes on the dot. And in that time, you will see the event bosses 1 or 2 times. You can possibly run into the hunter, and you should absolutely fully cap out on your 150 daily kill boost. Also keep in mind, as we said, that with each beacon claim every day, it will give you a drop from the gear cache pool. Now that may end up being a fair amount of mods, given those seem to be a fairly high drop within there, but it also has a chance to be exotics, which can be free components. You have a rare chance for prototype drops and more. So that's really it. Again, I'll throw the map on screen here once again. Whether you only have 30 to 45 minutes to play per session, or you just want to kick off your day with some more optimized farming, this route, and again pausing when the raging storm kicks in, will net you a whole lot of keys and rewards in a very short amount of time. Well, there you have it, folks. That is everything from me on this one. That is the location of all 20 storm beacons and my recommendations for an ideal daily farming loop. I very much hope that you found this helpful and informative, and I'd love to know all of your thoughts. Do you see the value in claiming these beacons each day as I do? Do you agree with my proposed route and suggestions? If you have any additional or even conflicting advice to what I've given in this video, certainly leave that in the comments down below. As always, let's make this as collaborative of a space as we can, but that's going to do it for me. Thank you all so much for coming by and watching, and until I see you next, RogueGold. Ow. Oh! We just got a Ravenous! Haha! I might not be friendly. Let's go.
Coming to the Division 2.
Let's go!
And